Good morning, brothers and sisters. Brother John from Watchmen for That Great Day. I'd like to share with you something that I found that is just mind-blowing, incredible, and encouraging, if nothing else. Bear with me because I'm doing this without being able to see the screen. So here we go. I'm going to bring something up here. Let me go to this. All right. Now, as most of you know already that are following this, there is on April 19th going to be the Temple of Baal in New York is going to go up. And it's going up, and this article says it's going up on a significant day. And if you read the headline or whatever, it says 13 days of preparation, occult significance of April 19th through May 1st. Now, when you read the rest of the article here, you've got April 19th is the first day of the 13-day satanic ritual day relating to fire, the fire god. Now, that's a capital G there, but they should have made it a small g. Baal, or Molech, or Nimrod, the sun god, also known as the Roman god, okay, Saturn, which is Satan and the devil. This day is a major human sacrifice day. It says demanding fire sacrifices with an emphasis on children, which is a connection to abortion. If you don't already know that, they're giving these, when someone is being aborted, it's the same idea. This day is one of the most important human sacrifice days, and as such has had some very important historic events occur on this day. And I'll tell you a couple of them, such as Waco. Waco was, can't remember, 1993, and Waco, and also the Oklahoma, the building that was, the government building that was taken out by Timothy McVeigh. All right. Okay, so here's some understanding that I'm trying to bring to you. I want you to understand that that's the date. Can you see this? This right here. This is the date, April 19th. All right, right here, April 19th. Importante. Very important. Why? I'm going to show you. Now, the name of the video, and I believe I'm going to name it that, is going to be called As It Was in the Days of Noah. Actually, I'm going to be calling it As It Was, As in These Days of Noah. All right, now watch. I'm going to bring you some information I want to show you. Okay, first let me read. Let me read the verse. And it's in Matthew 24. And we'll start at 37. It says, "But as the days of Noah were," and I question that word. As the days of Noah were, okay, as it was then, right? As they were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered the ark, and knew not. So they had no idea right up until the day that Noah entered the ark, which was probably that hour or that day that the fountains broke, okay, the fountains of the deep, until the floods came. They knew not until the floods came. What were they doing? They were carrying on life as normal, all right? Eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage. Everything was going on as normal, right? Building, planting, they were doing everything, okay? Normal, until all of a sudden the fountains of the great deep broke. What is the fountains of the great deep breaking? The fountains of the great deep breaking is earthquake. Major earthquake, like the whole world, the earthquake, the fault lines of the world opened, and the fountains of the water that is underneath the earth pushed up. It was a forced up water, as well as the rains from the heavens, okay, that came down. God sent a deluge on this earth and flooded the earth. Now, take this understanding of they knew not, right, till the day that Noah entered the ark, okay? But let's go back and see what it was like in the days of Noah, because it says, as the days of Noah were. And I believe I'm going to entitle this this video as it is in these days of Noah, because let me tell you a little funny story. My company is named Arc Welding Company. All right, and there was a friend of mine here one day, and his name was Noah, and the phone rang, and I had him answer the phone, and I said, tell him it's Arc Welding, Noah speaking. And the guy picked up the phone, he said, Arc Welding, Noah speaking, and the guy on the other end of the phone was speechless. And it turned out it was one of the contractors that I do work for. But he was speechless because he never heard that before. Anyway, just a little joke to lighten the mood here. But back to the important, all right? This is like incredible. Go to Genesis 7, all right? Genesis 7. This is where we find the date, or it's not exact, it is a day, an exact day, when the floods and when the great deep broke up. 7:11, okay? In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the second month. Now, it's important to know that that's not the first month, like as in Nisan, but it is the 7th, and in the 17th day of that month, the same day where the fountains of the great deep broken up and the windows of heaven were opened. Now, let me go over here. Bear with me, people. Here we go. Let me go down here. Hold on. Let me go down here. Now, this is a man and a woman that have been going over to Israel for many years and checking the barley to make sure it's Aviv, all right, or not, all right. This is the condition of the Aviv barley. Everything has been understood that the barley has been found Aviv, and that last month, March, was Nisan. Don't care. After seeing evidence and understanding what this man is saying, it doesn't matter, people. You can believe what you want. Even this man here says you can believe. There's no condemnation in believing as you will, but this is what the evidence that they found. And these fields, they are saying, are Aviv. There's your evidence right there. This is, and it was, to put it to you this way and to look at the condition of the barley, realizing that that's the time. And it was 3/24/2016 when they found this barley like this. It was ripe for the cutting. And it would have been proper for the wave offering, because that's, and everything fits biblical, the description of how the barley had to be. All right. So what we're looking at here is, if this is the truth, which is, there's pictures don't lie, a picture's worth 1,000 words. All right. If you see this barley, realizing that this man, and he's not some schmo who doesn't know the condition or the it has to be. He checked it. He checked the water content percentage, and he knew that at a certain time that this barley field, which is would have fit biblical description of where it could be and how close to the temple and all of this. So they would have gone and cut it and made their sheaves so they could have made the wave offering. So this man has proven to me beyond a shadow of a doubt, and there are other people there saying the barley was not Aviv. But they don't necessarily have, they might have pictures of barley that wasn't Aviv, okay? But when you find barley that is Aviv, what does that mean? That means it is Aviv. It's ready. Okay? You know, you can believe one side of the coin or you can believe the other side of the coin. It's up to you. I choose to believe that we're closer than anyone believes, that we're closer than anyone thinks. So, bottom line, if this was what he's showing, and this is a correct picture of the time of the barley being Aviv, and ready to go, and ready to make a wave sheaf offering, then we are now coming in to what's called the second month. All right? Nisan, they should have, the Jewish people were, I guess the only way you can say it is they were duped. All right? Passover was Nisan. All right? Passover would have been the 23rd of March. So, that leads us to this, getting to the point. If we read here in Genesis 7:11, and it says, in the 600th year of Noah's life, and here's the important part, in the second month and the 17th day. The second month, the 17th day, would happen to be April the 26th, because we're in the second month if Nisan was already. The second month is April the 26th. I mean, the 17th day. The 17th day of the second month, which the month would be called Iyar, all right? And that would mean that that's the 17th day. So we're looking at the 26th of April. And a brother of mine, and many people know him, his name is Justin, and he has Justin Time Ministries, and, you know, he heard a voice telling him that God would take us, or take him before his birthday. And he just got a job, and he felt that this job was God's answer. In other words, God meant he would take care of him. But I'm going to tell you something, Justin, my brother. I believe truly in my heart that this is a little more than what you heard. I think that it's very possible. You know, I could be wrong. Yes, again, but we should be a little cautious. But watch, get excited. At least that this is another opportunity that we can be out of here by the 26th of April. Now, no man knows the day or the hour, right? Okay, well, let's go over here in Genesis 7:4. So we read, for yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. Listen, Noah was given 7-day warning, okay? God told him, 7 days from now, it's going to rain and the floods are going to come, and that's it. I'm going to judge the earth. Now, if we can use that 7 days as a marker, let's do that. So let's go and say, all right, so if the floods, if the great deep opened up, in other words, the big earthquake that happened, to open up the deep, the fountains of the deep, down here in verse 11. And if we go back up and read verse 4, we got 7 days before that. All right, so let's go from where we're saying the second month and the 17th day, April the 26th, 2016 is that second month and is that 17th day. Let's go back 7 days. Where does it put us? I'll tell you where it puts us. I'll show you on the screen. Puts us right here, April 19th. What's going on? They're putting the Temple of Baal up in New York, all right? Does that mean that we're going to be raptured on that day? Probably not, but any time between the 19th and the 26th, or maybe even May 1st, who knows, okay? This has been said, where is it? Right here, April 19th to May 1st. But I believe, you know, more accurately within that 7 days, because Noah had a 7-day warning. So if Noah had the 7-day warning, April 19th is 7 days back from the 17th day of the second month, which is Iyar, because of this. Because of this. Because of this. Can I say it again? Because of this. This. This is the barley, and it is Aviv. It was ready when he was pinching it, and you're supposed to get, like, I can't even remember all the things that go along with the barley being Aviv, but he found that it was Aviv, okay? There are other people saying it's not, but either you believe them or you believe this one. It goes right along with the wise and unwise virgins. Either you're going to believe someone that's going to tell you, yes, the barley's Aviv. Why would someone lie? Why would they lie? Why would these people go all the way to Israel, where they're from, like, I forget where they're from, Midwest somewhere, in the United States, and they do this every year to go. It's quite an expedition for them. All right, here it is. There's the seeds. There's the field. Watch this. If I can play the video for you, it's a sideways video, so I don't know how it's going to come up, but let's see. Let me go back. Let's see if I can get it up here. Here we go. Let's try this. Wait, maybe this is it. Hold on. Bear with me. No, that's not it. Bear with me 1 minute, people. Here we go. Let's try this. See if this even comes up when I hit it. Here's the field. And you're looking at it sideways. I don't know why the camera was messed up, but there's the whole field. Look at this. There's acres and acres and acres. And it's not all right, but there's areas of it that are right. Or, ready and mature. Right? And that's all they had to do was get that area of ripeness. Make the wage sheaf offering. Some of it's green, some of it's golden, some of it's ready. There's areas that are ready. That's what they would do. They would go out and pick these little areas and make a sheaf. And then they would wave it before the Lord. Jesus is our first fruits wave sheaf offering. Okay? So, enough of that. Enough of this one. We're done with that. Alright, there's the barley. This is so important to see, brothers and sisters. So important. You're either going to believe this or you're not. Wise or unwise. Okay? The wise are understanding that this is the day, this is the time, the midnight hour has come. Alright? So let's just keep looking, let's keep watching, because God is with us. Alright? God's with us whether this day comes and goes or not, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is, as it was in the days of Noah, what happened in the days of Noah? The second month, 17th day, the second month and the 17th day is the 26th of April, and 19th of April is back 7 days from that. Okay? I could say so much more, but this is all I can really put out today. So this is where I'm at. God bless you. I love you. And continue on. Keep watching.